Hello, and thank you for tuning in to Daunting Energy Presents numero 40. It is an honor and pleasure to have you here. My name is Dan, or Coach, and I am your host, or whatever, for this journey. This is Daunting Energy Presents. We meet most weeknights, 7:30. I appreciate y'all's patience, or if you missed me, or if you didn't, had some technical difficulties, then as things kind of shift and change, I've become more busy with work, so I appreciate all your patience and missed you all ever so deeply. So let's go ahead and get started with today's topic of discussion, which first, each class is going to be a brief warm-up, then a topic of discussion, then a guided meditation, then finally some parting wisdom. So let's go ahead and get started with today's warm-up, which is a tune in and tune up, which is any form of expressive movement you would like while doing a kind of expressive movement. And I don't know why the music isn't working. It was literally just working a moment ago. Aha! Get it restarted. Awesome. The tune in and tune up. Any form of expressive movement you would like while you're introduced to today's topic of discussion, which is stuff. May I allow stuff? May I appreciate stuff? And may I let go of stuff? Perfect. And now a moment of stillness, or perhaps a perfect opportunity to set a dedication or a purpose for the practice. Sealing this intention in with a deep breath in. Long breath. And now this perhaps valuable reminder: the real meditation is how you live your life. Some words of John Kabat-Zinn. Stuff. Today's topic. What is stuff? Well, one way to define stuff is matter, material, articles, or activities of unspecified or of specified or indeterminate kind. That is a very, very, very broad definition. Stuff. Another way to define stuff is the basic constituents or characteristics of something or someone. So the parts of the whole. That's sometimes what we mean when we say stuff. Another way we mean stuff is to fill tightly with something, the verb form of stuff. And then another way that we mean stuff is a rejection of something. Again, a verb or action. Thank you. So why do we care about stuff? Well, for one, it is important to understand how we conceptualize the world and our realities. Stuff is one of those ways we conceptualize the world. How do we conceptualize stuff? Another reason why is because stuff leads us in insight. It helps us see reality as it is. We start to see how everything, all the stuff in life is interconnected, and also how the stuff in life changes, always changing. Finally, stuff can give us direction. We can look at our stuff in our reality and begin to orient ourselves in a direction in regards to stuff. How do we practice and learn more stuff? One simple and profound way is simply awareness. Awareness, awareness, awareness. Awareness of awareness. Simply sitting in awareness will open us up to the possibilities of stuff. Another way is noting, labeling, categorizing. Yeah. figuring out what that stuff is. And lastly, letting go. Letting go of the stuff. That is a deep and powerful way to practice, explore stuff. Our pleasures are not material pleasures, but symbols of pleasures, attractively packaged by inferior in content. Say that again. Our pleasures are not material pleasures, but symbols of pleasures, attractively packaged but inferior in content. A nice quote by Alan Watts. Lovely. And now it is time for our meditation on stuff. So find yourself into a comfortable meditative position, whatever that means for you. Your posture or position in meditation may be the focus of your meditation. And we'll first begin tuning into the senses, seeing the world around us, opening up to our visual fields. Next, hearing the sound near and far, hearing all the sounds of our reality. Next, touching, feeling, tactile sensation, perhaps points of contact, fabric on the skin, hair, all the things perhaps we don't usually feel. Next, smelling the smells. As many smells as we can smell. Perfectly fine, smelling nothing at all. And finally, allowing, accepting, appreciating the taste in our mouth in this very moment. Next, orienting ourselves in space, our proprioception. And finally, turning inward, our interoception. And as we continue turning inward, now may be a good opportunity to gently close your eyes, or perhaps a gentle fixed gaze. And we'll first begin with the foundation of the breath. Gently paying attention to the experience of breathing. No right way to breathe. No wrong way to breathe. Simply breathing. Perhaps noticing wherever we feel the breath the most, and expanding our awareness from that spot to the totality of breath. In breath, out breath, perhaps a moment of stillness, breathing at your own pace, your own way. Perhaps feeling the breath in your head, in your chest, in your belly. soft belly, gentle belly breathing. And now, let us first begin to introduce into conscious awareness stuff for you. There is no right stuff or wrong stuff. Simply bringing stuff to conscious awareness. Good. Now gently returning attention back to the breath, sensations, and experiences of breathing. And now, we'll continue to expand our conscious awareness from our breath to throughout our bodies, feeling our bodies as a whole, perhaps doing a body scan now, starting with our head, and our hair, and our scalp, and moving down through our forehead, feeling our brows, and our eyes, and our cheeks, and our jaws, and our tongues, wrapping around our skull, feeling our neck, feeling our shoulders, rolling down the upper arms, elbows, forearm, hands and fingertips, flowing back up the arms to the shoulders, feeling the upper back and chest, mid-back and ribs, lower back and abdomen, belly, pelvis, sitting bone, legs, knees, calves and shins, ankles, feet, toes, feeling from our head to our toes as much as we are able. Now, if we are perhaps feeling any areas in particular, turning towards those areas now with an allowance, an acceptance, and an appreciation as is. And next, turning towards and paying attention to anywhere in our body where we may be feeling nothing at all. Good. We'll continue to expand our conscious awareness from our bodies and the physical sensations and experiences to the totality of our experiences as a whole. Any feelings, experiences, complexity of emotion, turning towards those feelings now, an allowance, acceptance, and an appreciation for whatever we are feeling in this very moment. Good. And now, I would like you to reintroduce into your conscious awareness stuff for you. And this time, I would like you to feel into stuff. Feel the feelings of stuff. Feel into stuff, feel to stuff, feel through stuff, feel any and all feelings of stuff for you. Let us take a moment to observe how our feelings have changed and how that has influenced our conscious reality. Awesome. Let us next engage with mind, treating mind as a friend, observing any characteristics of mind, any weight of mind, speed of mind, any movements of mind, volumes of mind, any and all characteristics of mind you may be able to observe. How do we observe mind? Good. And now, using mind, I would like you to bring to mind in the greatest detail imaginable stuff for you. Visualizing all the stuff, all the details, and all the imagines. Creating stuff in any way, shape, or form. All the stuff for you. Good. And we may start with that stuff for you and keep on expanding and expanding and for all infinity into all the stuff in all of the universe. All of the stuff in all of the universe. Infinite, interconnected, and complex, yet unified under one true nature of stuff. Good. And now, just as we have brought stuff to conscious awareness a few times, let us now let stuff fade to nothing. Stuff to nothing. Nothing. And we'll begin wrapping up our practice with a loving kindness practice. We'll first begin warming up our loving kindness engines by bringing to conscious awareness an object we connect with very easily and offering it love and kindness. And loving kindness is a completely personal expression. It's any way, shape, or form. And now, bringing ourselves to conscious awareness, showering ourselves inside and out with loving kindness. Good. And now, bringing to conscious awareness someone who has helped you recently and offering them loving kindness. Now, bring into conscious awareness an individual or situation in which you know is having difficulty or a challenge and offering them loving kindness. And now, bring to conscious awareness someone you connect with very deeply, very profoundly, and offering them loving kindness. And finally, challenging gratitude, bringing to mind someone who has influenced your reality in some way, but you would not otherwise take an opportunity to offer loving kindness. Good. As we begin to conclude this practice, let us remind ourselves that a plethora of experiences may have arisen throughout the totality of this experience. May we continue to turn towards this and any and all experiences with an allowance, an acceptance, and an appreciation, and an effort, and an influence, and a due diligence to see life as it is. And as we return our conscious awareness to our surrounding, our room, and our spaces, and our bodies, and our breath, perhaps finding some gentle movement, may we thank ourselves for honoring ourselves in the present moment. Thank you. And now, for some parting wisdom. A young man caught a small bird and held it behind his back. He then asked his master, "Master, is the bird I hold in my hands alive or dead?" The boy thought he was being tricky and had a grand opportunity to play a trick on the old man. If the master answered dead, he would let it loose in the air. If the master answered alive, he would simply wring its neck. The master spoke. The answer is in your hands. Wise words. Lovely. So thank you. It is an honor and pleasure as always. I appreciate you tuning in to Daunting Energy Presents. We meet most weeknights 7:30, though that may soon shift. If so, I will update this little spiel as well as, the posts. I always look forward to this. If you got anything out of this, think about liking, commenting, or sharing this video. My goal, our goal, is to connect with as many people as humanly possible. So anything you do helps towards that goal. Again, thank you. Much love and appreciation as always. Best ventures until next time. And take it easy. Adios.